Good morning. I'm so tired. I have not been sleeping much since I've been in this hotel. I've been trying my best, but I'm not used to the room. I'm not used to city noises. I'm not used to any of it, so sleep has been eluding me. But I'm gonna start my day off just like how I normally would. I'm gonna be washing my face, doing my cleanse and everything. So I've been using the Ordinary products. This is my face wash. Then I pair that with hyaluronic acid and then the Ordinary moisturizer as well. From wearing masks and stuff a lot lately, it has made me start to break out all around this area where I would wear a mask. So we're just gonna try and combat that today. Yeah. All fresh faced, and I am gonna do a little bit of makeup today, and my phone is ringing. Right, so that was a lady down at the front desk, just to say that I'm being called down for my COVID testing. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes when I come back. Yay, I got my countdown order. Yay. And I also got lunch. It looks like it. Nope. That is... Oh, that's my breakfast that I left outside because I didn't want to eat it. That can go back outside. Lock the door. Yay! Food. So I just got back from having the COVID test and... Oh my god, my nose... When people tell you like, oh no, it's not that bad, it's not that bad, they're lying. Like, for me anyway, it was horrible. I thought it was like, she like put it in and then she was like twisting it and I could feel it like scraping at the back of my nose. And I thought it was gonna be like the whooping cough test because I've had that like 10 years ago. And no, it's so much different. The whooping cough one feels like it just goes in and touches your brain and comes out. This one, you can like taste it, you can smell it. It's so weird. It goes in and it stays in. It was not a fun experience and I'm not looking forward to the one that I have to have on day 11. So I have a pretty decent sized bathroom. There's a bath and a sink. I've just laid out a few products just to make myself feel a little bit more at home. Kitchenette area. Fridge, got a desk. So the desk was originally over there, but I changed the room around because there were two beds, so I decided to put them together and make a massive bed. There was a little lounge thing, TV and that, and I've got big window, big view. So I am planning on maybe doing some workouts or something in this space, just to keep my body active. I did just go outside for the first time. It was the most pointless venture ever. They have a tiny little section that is blocked off for outside, but it's down near where the cars would normally come in to go to the hotel, and they've just got big fences right around it. It's a tiny space. You literally just walk around in circles and that's pretty much all you're allowed to do. So that just felt really pointless. It just felt like, okay, I could walk around in circles in my room. I don't know. They do have a smokers area as well, but only 3 people are allowed in there at a time. So that makes it a little bit difficult that you have to wait. I get it for safety and everything like that, but I don't know, I just found it really, really pointless. It's probably just gonna stay up in my room until I get sick of it and then I'll go down again. I don't plan on going down there every day. I'll just do stuff in here to just keep myself occupied and keep myself active, yada yada. So if you're interested in seeing the food that we get, I get breakfast, lunch and dinner. I will leave my TikTok handle somewhere, and you can go and check out my videos on there because I've been documenting all the food that I've had since I've been in quarantine, so you can go check it out there. Just had a knock on my door, so I'm guessing that's my lunch. I'm not having a great day today, so I decided to put on a little bit of makeup to make myself feel a bit better. I went down before and I had my COVID test, and I just got really emotional after it. I don't know, I just came back up into my room, I called my boyfriend and I just started crying, and I guess it all just hit me. Just everything about this pandemic and just this whole process of quarantine and how stressful it actually has been. I want to talk a little bit about the process of getting here to the hotel. It was really stressful. I came from Australia to New Zealand. I'm doing 2 weeks mandatory quarantine. The process was really stressful at the airport. My parents dropped me off and there was literally like no one there. It was so dead. It was really strange to see the airport like that. Everybody was wearing their masks, well, majority of people anyway. Got up to the counter and I had an exemption, you know, from the New Zealand government, but she asked if I had one from the Australian government, which I said no. All the information that I looked up on the internet before getting to the airport was very misleading. So anyway, she sent me over to border security. I had to go through the whole process of why I wanted to leave the country, and they had to decide whether I was allowed or not. So within that 10-minute conversation, my whole future was in the hands of this one person. I was standing there trying not to cry majority of the time that she was talking to me. She was very intimidating. If you guys have seen my other video, you would know that I have been living in Wellington for the past year, and then I came home and then COVID just happened and I couldn't get back. So my partner was still here, everything, like I left clothes and items and things like that and all the rest of it. So I was stuck in Australia for a while, which was fine because I was with my family. But yeah, so she decided that I had been living in New Zealand for long enough to allow me to go back there. So that was very stressful. So got through that, then went through security, and that was also another stressful situation because they have less people going through the airport at the moment. They test everyone. Like they do the firearms test. They made me take off my shoes, which I've never had to do before. They made me go through the body scanner thing. And yeah, it was just very involved, the process, because I guess they have less people, so they're able to do that to everyone that walks through. Better for security and all that, I understand, but it was quite stressful. On the plane, there was like hardly any people. Like there was so much social distancing, it was ridiculous. Like I had 2 rows in front of me and 2 rows behind me and 2 rows across from me. That's how far away the people were. Like I had nobody in my row. Like it was very strange. The flight seemed to take forever because I just wanted to get off and be in New Zealand. The process on the other end wasn't too bad. I was kind of first in line, so I got to go through each process very quickly. I had temperature checks, I had people check my passport, I had people check with the Australian government and all the rest of it, and all my paperwork that I had. So that was quite a lengthy process, but I got through it quite quickly. I went and grabbed my bag, and then I went through another checkpoint where there were police and everything and the military, and that they're all standing around making sure everyone was doing the right thing. And then I went through and had to give my passport details again to this other lady that she sent me outside. So I was outside, and it was so strange. She was like, yeah, just go wait outside for the bus. I was like, okay. So I went outside and the bus was nowhere to be seen. So I was waiting there for like 10-15 minutes. The bus pulls up, my bag gets put on, I get on the bus and take a seat, and I'm like, I have no idea where this bus is going. They didn't really give me a lot of information about it until there was enough people on the bus. We were all still socially distancing and things like that, but yeah, they didn't really tell us where we were going until we were about halfway there. The guy got on the microphone and said, oh, we're off to the Crown Plaza. So I was like, oh, okay, well, at least I know where I'm going now. So got to the Crown Plaza, the military was all outside. They took our bags off the coach, got us off the coach in little groups. We had to go through 2 different processes. So we got in, they had to take all our details down. They asked us about symptoms again. They took our temperature. they asked us about food allergies and all the rest of it, any other issues that we might have. And then went to the front desk, got our room key. She explained like a few things about washing and all the rest of it, and then went through another stage, which was a nurse's station. So then they asked the same questions all over again. I got to go up to my room, so I got into the room, and yeah, that was the whole process of getting from Australia to New Zealand. It was very stressful. It was probably the most stressful day I've had in a long time, just because there wasn't a lot of information given out. They made it very, very difficult to get through some of the questions and everything, like especially the Australian Border Force. That was so nerve-wracking. And also when I was checking in, they called the Australian Border Force again to make sure, and they also called the New Zealand government to make sure that I was allowed to come into the country. So it was a long process. It was very, very stressful. I never want to go through it ever again. I never want anybody else to have to go through that either. Yeah, it was just very, very stressful. I'm just currently sitting at my desk. I've decided to write down a few things just as like a little routine that I want to try and put together, because I've been here, this is day 4. Day 1 I didn't get here until 7 p.m. so really I've only been here for like 3.5 days, but I haven't really been doing much. I rearranged the room, I've been sort of doing some TikToks and watching TV, watching Netflix, that's about it. So I thought I would just start writing some things down so that I can get into a bit of a routine and start to make myself feel a little bit more sane. Written down like daily routines, so like wake up, have a shower, skincare, get dressed, make my bed, breakfast, workout, stretch, meditate, and then it'll be time for lunch. And I've also got a list of activities that I could do down below. Reading, Netflix, workout, TikTok, stretching, meditation, take a bath, play with makeup, video call friends, YouTube vlogs, journaling, drawing, and taking some photos and things like that. So we'll see how we go the next day that I get a COVID test. So I'll see where my mental health is at that point and see if I have actually done any of these things. Seriously, look how good these strawberries look. I'm so excited. Yay! Just sitting in the sun. I'm gonna read my book. I'm reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Susan Collins. This is the second time that I have read this book, and I'm almost through it, so it's really, really good. Go check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna eat some straws, and I'm gonna sit in the sun on my windowsill. Really done much today. I had a pretty full-on morning, but yeah, I've just been reading my book and chilling out. Hopefully tomorrow I'm going to get up and actually do some workouts and get my body stimulated so I can stimulate my mind and feel a little bit more sane in here. I really hope that the information that I have given you guys has helped answer some questions, because I really wish I had somebody on the internet that had done this for me before I came to my isolation. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Bye.